Hello student, in today's class we are going to discuss average exercise part 4. So now our indexes is exercise question and then summarize our today's lecture. Now there is a disclaimer. The images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concern or issues, please contact us at sathee@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Now first see some formula related to average. Now the first formula is general formula of average, sum of the given terms upon total number of the terms. Second one will be formula for calculating removed number. So if the average of n quantity is equals to x, when the quantity is removed, then average become y. So the value of the removed quantity is equals to large bracket n small bracket x minus y plus y will become the result of the removed quantity. Next one, formula for calculating average of consecutive n natural number. The average of n consecutive natural number is n plus 1 by 2. Next one is formula for calculating sum of n terms of AP. So Sn equals to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Clear? Now see the first question. The average weight of 36 student is 50 kg. It was found later that the weight of one of the student was misread as 73, whereas his actual weight was 37 kg. Find the correct average. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now we use the formula 6.1 in this question, average formula. So what will be the total correct weight of 36 students? It is given that the average weight of 36 students is 50 kg. So we multiplying it 50 into 36. So this will be the total weight of the 36 student. And it is given that 37 is misread as 73. So we subtract 73 and we can add 37. We get the actual values, actual total correct weight, which will become 1764. Now, what will be the correct average? In the question, ask the correct average. So we divide the sum of the total number upon total numbers. So total number of student is 36. So we divide it, we get 49. So correct average is 49. C is the correct answer. Next one. The average mark obtained by 150 candidates in a certain examination is 50. If the average mark of passed candidate is 55 and that of the failed candidate is 25, what is the number of candidates who passed the examination? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now, first we let the number of candidates who passed in the exam. So it will x. Clear? We let the number of candidates who passed. So which is x. So what will be the number of candidates who failed in the exam? 150 minus x. So according to question, we can make this equation. How? The average of 150 candidate is given is 50 and average of pass candidate is 55 and the failed candidate is 25. So we can write it 55 into x. This is the total mark of x candidate who passed, and 25 into 150 minus x who failed in exam is equals to 150 into 50. So we can calculate and we get the value of x, which is 125. So question says it, what is the number of candidate who passed the exam? So number of the candidate who passed the exam is 125 is the correct answer. Next one. The average age of 24 boys and their teacher is 15 years. When the teacher's age is excluded, the average age decreased by 1. The age of the teacher is. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now question says that the average age of 24 boys and their teacher is 15. So total number of members will be 24 boys, 1 teacher. So total age of these 25 persons is 15. So we can multiply it. 24 plus 1, which is 25, multiplying by 15, it become 375. Now, total age of all boys excluding teacher, it is also given. Clear? Because question says that the teacher's age excluded, the average age decreased by 1. So average become 14. So 24 into 14. So it is equals to 336. So what will be the age of teacher? We subtract it, we get the age of teacher, which is 39 year. B is the correct answer. Next one. The average score of Sachin after 25 innings is 46 run per inning. If after the 26th inning his average run increased by 2 run, what is his score in 26th inning? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Time's up. Let's see the solution. Now the question says it, the average score of Sachin after 25 innings is 46. So what will be the total score of Sachin in 25 innings? We can multiply it, 25 into 46, which becomes 1150. After 26 innings, the average is increased by 2. So what will be the total score after 26 innings? So we can calculate it by 26 multiplying by 20, 48, because average is increased by 2. So 46 plus 2, which becomes 48. So when we calculate it, we get the 26 inning score is 98. Clear? C is the correct answer. Next one. The average age of 11 player of a cricket team is increased by 2 months when 2 of them aged 18 and 20 are replaced by 2 new players. The average age of new player is. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now, question says that the average age of 11 player of a cricket team is increased by 2 months. So we can use formula 6.1. So the sum of the age of 2 new player will become, it is given that their age is 18 and 20, who replace them, plus 11 into 2 by 2, 2 by 12, because 2 month. So we can convert into year. So it will become 2 by 12 and multiplying by 11 players. So it will become 38 plus 22 by 12. So when we calculate it, we get 478 by 12, or average of 2 new players. So we just solve it dividing by 2, because this is the total age of 2 new players. So what will be the average? Dividing by 2. When we calculate it, we get the value of 19 year 11 month. Clear? Next one. In a school, the average age of a student is 6 years and the average age of 12 teachers is 40 years. If the average age of combined group of all the teachers and student is 7 years, then the number of students, you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now the question says that in a school, the average age of a student is 6 years. So first we can let the number of student is X. Clear? So now according to question, the average age of a student is 6 and the average age of 12 teacher is 40. It is given in the question. So we can write it X into 6 plus 12 into 40, and all the average of all the combined group is 7. So we can write it X plus 12 multiplying by 7, and both should be equal. So we can compare it. So when we calculate it, what we get? Get the value of X, which is 396. So the number of student is 396. A is the correct answer. Next one. 3 years ago, the average age of a family of 5 members was 17 years. With the birth of a new baby, the average age of 6 members remain the same even today. Find the age of new baby. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now, question says that 3 years ago, the average age of a family of 5 members was 17 years. Clear? With the birth of a new baby, the average age of 6 members remains same. So we can write it total present age of 5 members. So 17 into 5 plus every member is increased by 3 years. So 3 into 5. So it will become 100. Clear? Now total present age including new baby will become 17 into 6 because average is given. Again same. So it will become 102. So what will be the age of new baby? 102 minus 100, which is 2 years. So A is the correct answer. Next one. A cricketer gives 12.4 run per wicket. He gives 26 run and take 5 wickets in a match, after which his average become 12 run per wicket. How many wickets had been taken till the last match? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now question says that a cricketer gives 12.4 run per wicket. His average is clear. So this is average. He gives 26 run and take 5 wicket in last match. Clear. And now that average become 12 run per wicket. Clear. So first we let the number of wicket taken by the cricketer, which is X. Clear. Next, when we make the equation, so equation will become 12.4 run per wicket, which is, we let it total number of the wicket taken by cricketer is X. So we can multiplying it 12.4 multiplying by X, plus in last match he gives 26 runs. So dividing by the total number of wickets, which is X plus 5. So average become 12 run per wicket. So when we calculate it, we get the value of X, which is 85. So we let the number of wicket, which is X. So X is 85. So he takes 85 wickets total. Next one. The average of a batsman after 25 innings was 56 runs per inning. If after 26th inning his average increased by 2 runs, then find his score in 26 innings. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now, the average of a batsman after 25 innings was 56 runs per inning. Clear? So we'll let it, his score in 26 innings is X. According to question, 25 multiplying by 56, because the average was 56 runs per inning, plus his score in 26 inning is equals to 26 multiplying by 56 plus 2, which is because question says that average is increased by 2. So average become 58. 58 multiplying by 26. So we can calculate it. We get the value of X, which is 108 run. C is the correct answer. Next one. The average mark of a student in 4 subjects is 75. If the student obtained 80 marks in 5th subject, then the new average is, you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now we are using formula 6.1. According to question says that average mark of 5 students in 4 subjects is 75. So what will be the total marks in 4 subjects? We can write it for 5 subjects. So it will be 75 average in 4 multiplying by 4, and the student obtained 80 marks in 5th, so we can write it 80. So it will become total sum of all 5 subjects is 380. Clear? Now what will be the average? Total upon number of the subjects. So 380 divided by 5 become 76. So B is the correct answer. Next one. In a class of 100 students, the mean mark obtained in a subject is 30. And the another class of 50 students, the mean mark obtained by the same subject in the same subject is 60. The mean mark obtained by the student of 2 classes taken together. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now the question says that we are going to using formula 6.1. Question says that 100 student and mean, it means average. When we talking about mean, mean means average. Average mark obtained in a subject is 30. Clear? And another class 50 student mean mark or average mark get 60. So what will be the total marks of 150 student will be 30 into 100, 50 into 60. When we calculate it, we get the total mark which is 6000. So total number of student is 150, because in a class, one class is 100 and second class is 50. So total number of student is 150. What is the average mark? 6000 divided by 150, which is equals to 50. So A is the correct answer. Next one. Roshan bought 5 pants at rupees 25 each, 10 shirt at 50 rupees each, and 15 ties at rupees 35 each. Find the average price of all the articles. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now question says that Roshan bought 5 pants for rupees 25 rupees each. So we can use the formula 6.1 and we can calculate the total price of 5 pants, 10 shirt and 15 ties. What it becomes? Total price of all article, which is 5 into 25, 10 into 50, 15 into 35. So when we calculate it, we got 1150 rupees. So need to find the average. Average is total sum of the total amount upon total number of article, which is 30. So divided, we get 38.33 rupees. A is the correct answer. Next one. The average mark of 120 student are 35. If the average of passed student was 39 and failed student was 15, then find the number of students who have passed. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now the question says that average of marks of 120 student was 35. And if the average of pass student was 39, so let the number of pass student is x. So what will be the failed candidate? It will be 120 minus x. Clear? So question says that pass student average is 39, so we can write it x into 39. This is our total marks. Clear? So failed student got 15 into 120 minus x, and the average of 120 is 35 average mark. So this is equals to 120 into 35. So when we calculate it, we get the value of x, which is 100. So number of passes a student is 100. B is the correct answer. Next one. The average salary of the entire staff in an office is 500 rupees per day. The average salary of office is 750 rupee and the non-office officer is rupees 250. If the number of officer is 15, then find the number of non-officer in the office. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Time's up. Let's see the solution. Now, question says that the average salary of entire staff in an office is 500 rupees per day. So we can let the total number of non-officer staff is in office is X. Clear? Now, according to this question, we can say that 750 multiplying by 15, because question says that the average salary of the officer is 750 rupees and non-officer is 250 rupees. So, and the officer is, if the officer is 15, it is given in the question. So 750 multiplying by 15 plus 250 multiplying by non-officer, which is X, is equals to average is 500. So 500 multiplying by X plus 15. So when we calculate it, we get the value of X, which is 250. X equals to 3750. So when we calculate it, we get the value of X, which is 15. So non-officer staff is 15. C is the correct answer. If the average of the age of Rakesh and Mohan is 15, average of ages of Mohan and Ramesh is 12, and the average of age of Rakesh and Ramesh is 13, then the age of Mohan. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now question says that the average age of Rakesh and Mohan is 15 years. So total age of Rakesh and Mohan will become 30 years. 15 into 2. Same way. Average age of Mohan and Ramesh is 12. So total weight of Mohan and Ramesh will become 24. Same way. Rakesh and Ramesh, which is 13. So total weight will become 26. Now Rakesh, Mohan and Ramesh. Clear? So what will be the weight? When we add it, we got 80 by 2, which is 40 years. We can easily calculate it. Now, what is the age of Mohan? So we just subtract Rakesh and Ramesh by the total weight of Rakesh, Mohan and Ramesh. So 40 minus 26, it will be 14-year age. Clear? Next one. The average salary of the entire staff in an office is 120 rupees per month. The average salary of the officer is rupees 460 rupees and non-officer is 110 rupees. If the number of officer is 15, then find the number of non-officers. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now, let the number of non-officer staff is X. So, according to question, this equation will be formed. 15 officers whose average salary is 460. So total will be 15 into 460. And X non-officers got 110. So total number of employee will become X plus 15. And the average is given is 120. So we can compare it. When we calculate it, we get the value of X, which is 510. So non-officer staff is 510 people. B is the correct answer. Next one. The average age of 8 members of a group is 40 years. The age of one member is 55 years. After his retirement, a new member comes in this place at age of 39. What is the effect of his retirement on the average age of group? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now question says that the average age of 8 member of a group is 40. Clear? So we use formula 6.1. So we can calculate the total age of 8 member, which is 8 into 40 become 320. And question says that a person whose age is 55 who will be retire and a new person will come whose age is 39. So the total age after the replacement of one member will become 320 minus 55 plus 39. So it is equals to 304 year. So what will be the new average? 304 divided by 8. We get 38. So the average decreased by 2 years because previous age average was 40 and now it average become new average is 38. So the average decreased by 2 years is the correct answer. Next one. A batsman has a certain average in 11 innings. In the 12th innings, he scored 90 runs and the average decreased by 5. After the 12th inning, what is his average? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now we can let the average of the 11 innings, which is X. So what will be the total score? We can total score in 11 innings is 11X. But question says that he scored 90 runs in his 12th innings. So the total score will be 11X plus 90. And question says that after the 12th inning, the average decreases by 5. So it means total run become X minus 5 is average multiplying by 12. Both are equal. So when we compare it, we get the value of X, which is 150. So the average after 12th inning become 145 because average is decreased by 5. So what will be the average? Average become 145. A is the correct answer. Next one. The average age of a class of 30 students and a teacher reduced by 0.5 year if we exclude the teacher. If the initial average is 14 year, find the age of class teacher. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now the question says that the average age of 30 student and a teacher reduced by 0.5. So let the age of the class teacher is X year. Clear? So according to question, we can say that 30 student average will be 13.5 because the average is reduced by 0.5. So the average is 13.5. And the age of the teacher. So sum of all the students age and teacher student is equals to 14 into 31. So what will be the value of x? When we calculate it, we get the value of x, which is 29 years. So A is the correct answer. Next one. The mean of 100 item was 46. Later on, it was discovered that an item 16 was misread as 61 and another item 43 was misread as 34. It was also found that the number of item was 90 and not 100. Then what is the correct mean or average? So you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now the question says that the mean of 100 was 46. Mean means average. So average of 100 items was 46. Later it was discovered that two items 16 is misread as 61, 43 was misread as 34 and total number of items was 90 not 100. So given average is 46. So sum of the 100 items will become 4600. So according to question, we know that 16 is misread as 61 and 43 misread as 34. So what will be the total sum? We can write it 4600 plus 16 minus 61. Same way minus 34 plus 43. So it will become 4564. Clear? So average will become, because there is not a 100 items, only 90. So we divide total sum of the total numbers divided by the total number. So it will be 50.7 average. B is the correct answer. Next one. The average of a collection of 20 measurement was calculated to be 56 centimeter. But later it was found that a mistake had occurred in one of the measurement, which was recorded as 64 centimeter, but it should have 61 centimeter. The correct average must be, you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now question says that the average of 20 collection of 20 measurement was calculated to be 56 centimeter. Clear? So we can say that sum of these 20 measurement, clear, how many centimeter? So just multiplying 56 into 20, which becomes 1120 centimeter. Now the correct average will become 1120 plus 61 and we subtract 64 divided by total measurement collection was 20. So when we calculate it, we got 55.85 centimeter. C is the correct answer. Now summarizing our today's lecture. Average weight, it refers to mean weight of a group of individual. It calculated by adding all individual weights together and dividing by the number of individuals. What is average score? This represents the mean score of a group, such as in a test or competition. It determined by summing all the individual scores and dividing by the total number of scores. What is age? This term refers to the number of years lived by individual in a group. The average age would be the mean age calculated by adding all the age together and dividing by the number of individuals. What is average expenditure? This is the mean amount spent by individual or household within a certain period. It is found by summing all the expenditure and dividing by the number of individual or household. So the average age, this is the same as above. It denotes the mean age of a group of people calculated by dividing the total sum of the ages by the number of people in a group. What is average salary? This indicates the mean salary earned by individual within a group or organization. It is calculated by summing all the salaries and dividing by the total number of individuals. Now, thank you.